Rand Wednesday, June the 2nd, 2021. Mm. Ah, I'm adjusting to the new time of the day to do readings. The energy is really interesting. It's, yeah, it's like mystery. Like, we don't know what's coming, but we know it is. Like this big mystery, right? Kind of anticipation energy. All right, let's take a look at the Sabian Mysteries picture. A great musician at his piano. And it's interesting because it doesn't, when I look at this, it feels like the magician. Not a musician, a magician. But nonetheless, doing the same thing, creating something using sound and frequency. See the lines running through the top here? That reminds me of frequency and the hands of the magician creating this new world they want to see. Yeah. 11:53 p.m. on that little clock. That's exactly what my computer says too. So, off to the side for now. Let's see what Osho Zen has to say about all this. What can we expect for the collective on this amazing Wednesday? For the collective for Wednesday, June the 2nd. Oh, yes. The macro and the microcosm. That's how they use that card for me. You've got more. Okay. They've got more. All right. They want some more. So we shall give them what they want, right? They've been shooting that card out a lot. You want more? And I'm trying to give. They want it just so, evidently. Okay. Oh, hey. My son. All right. Okay. They want me to pull from the bottom of the deck, so I shall. Interesting when they do this. And what's going to be interesting is these two cards, one being under the other. It's all about the mind. And there's the magician, the master, the musician. Right there. Okay. They want me to make it even Steven here. Okay. Okay. Those are up there for now. All right. Whew. Unlocking the gates. Okay. So give me just a moment to really look this over. This feels like the energy of many of us are in the process of returning to our true innocence. Um, Past things that we suffered any sort of guilt about, that kept the cogs of the mind spinning entirely too much. We need to let go of this conditioning, is what they're telling us. And the reason they have me lay the cards here is because they want me to read them like this, I think. The Fool is very much the letting go and starting a brand new adventure without this past feeling locked away as an outsider. They literally want me to read the cards as the cards are, the wording and everything in this particular case. And experiencing burden. That's what this is all about. This kind of sums up the burdens that we've been carrying from the past. Guilt has been clogging us, and this conditioning that we've allowed, we need to let go of it. And the other thing these two cards are speaking to me about is, see how there's a direction being pointed at? I think there's going to be a new direction to go, but it's not going to be an easy journey. But we need to be free of all this to make that journey. And only the masters can make that journey, a true master that's really mastered overcoming a lot of past conditioning. It could be with some of you, it could be, hey, Miss Amy, how's it going? Have you floated away yet? The rains, they've gotten some flooding at their house. But yeah, the letting go of this past conditioning. And some of it, for some of you, this is the internal mind, letting go of, the wolves among the sheep, letting a go of that fear, but also this energy is just, and I hate to say this, air signs, but we're really bad. And it's interesting. We're not the only ones that are bad about this. Everybody's can be guilty of this. But spending so much time in our heads, we're creating blockages for ourselves and not taking in the full experience of where we can really go when we really let go and let those above guide us. They have trouble getting through to us, through this gate to us, because of this, the mind effery, so to speak. So, okay. But there's a new direction that everything's heading. It's really interesting. I did a reading last night about June 10th and what that means for us. And it was talking about the horsemen of the apocalypse. Oh, I'm not doing personals right now. I'm sorry. But you might gain something from this reading, so stick around. You never know. because this is a collective reading for everybody. So there's a new direction, but it's going to require us to let go of a whole lot of past thinking. And for some of us, this is the boogeyman out there. Because in the grand scheme of things, that's all taken care of anyway. So we really don't need to worry about them. Fascinating. But yeah, they're having trouble getting through. So if we release and try to clear our minds and ground ourselves, that's a big thing with this. Because basically, what they're telling me in that reading is heaven's coming to earth. That's what this solar eclipse is about. Heaven coming to earth, quite literally. So, yeah, I'll post that on my Divine L channel because it's about the riders of the apocalypse and about heaven coming to earth. Yeah. It's pretty intense. I was shocked when I saw what the cards were saying. And because the old, basically, Roman Empire will end. And that's what the horsemen are about. It's about the old era is being phased out and a new one's coming. Heaven on earth. Many of us have been doing this number right here, magician energy, trying to manifest that very thing. Heaven on earth right here. The new direction. Okay, so we need to clear our minds so we can be open for communication coming in about this new direction we're going to be taking. So let's see what the cards have to say for Wednesday. What can the collective down here expect? Overall energy, please. Overall energy for Wednesday, June the 2nd, 2021. Overall energy. Okay. Queen of Cups and the Demon. Fighting those inner demons, are we? These? Fighting our inner demons. Demon card. Major Arcana. And I will put it here. That's the overall energy for today. The things that lurk in the dark. What's our highest priority? What is the highest priority for Wednesday? Okay. Gardener. Nice. 7 of Orbs. That's our highest priority. And what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for this Wednesday? What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? The collective down here on the planet, please. What we get? 3 of them. Shining Quarry, Memory Keeper, and the Giver. We have 2 6s here. Very nice. And the Sun and the Moon. All right. What's our underlying? Oh, another Knight. That's interesting because that reading I got had 3 nights in a row dealing with the solar eclipse coming up. All right. So, our underlying is the Shining Dew. This particular Knight is not as slow as the Knight of Orbs or Pentacles. This one brings a cup, but they hesitate at the water, so this may not come in right away. And it's interesting, the Dark Horse is very reminiscent of the energy of the child at the gate, the outsider, the Dark Horse, right? It's right under that. I always take a little sneak peek, and there's the Sun and the Crown. Ace of Swords, the consummating, and the Fool card, the consummating of the Keeper, Spirit and Petition of Spirit. That's the crowning. All right. There's some hesitation here going on. Underlying energy. Underlying energy, the Shining Dew. Waters and waves. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of water to enhance social charisma. Transmuted water helps you decelerate, slow down your frantic movements, find your calming center, and reflect. Fluidity is the quality of being like water, as is the Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei. And the Shining Dew is here to guide you toward free flow, so you might roll with the waves and let the natural movements of karma take you where you need to go. The Knight of Chalices is your guide as you navigate the waters of destiny. Slowing down and achieving an inner calm will lead you to wielding incredible soft power over others, which in turn endows you with the influence you've sought to have. When this card appears in a divinatory reading, Spirit is telling you to sublimate what is deep within your psyche into the material world as creative or artistic product. Allow your soul to be visible. Creative or artistic product. We are the maestros. We are the magicians. Absolutely. And the overall energy for Wednesday, the Ivory Shield, power and authority of water. So a lot of water. And that doesn't surprise me because the moon has been moving through Pisces and Neptune's in there. And yeah, a lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy. This is the Queen of Chalices. You are shielded against ailments, disease, and infirmity. Malefic energies that can cause malady or emotional afflictions are present in your space. Right? The emotional, the mind. Challenging your vitality. And so the Ivory Shield appears in your path to help you preserve your own wellness. Inscribed around the Queen's shield, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Her shield features the Muzadi, a West African symbol of purification and protection. When the Queen of Chalices appears, you may be experiencing a dark night of your own soul, an alchemical darkening stage of your life path, and she is here to give you shelter, to accompany you by your side as you make your way out of danger. She is your defender as you walk through the valley of shadows. Know that she is present Know that you are not alone in your dark hour. A female ancestor or one from your maternal lineage can appear to you through the ivory shield. Battling the Typhon. That's our inner demons. 15. That's these two cards right here is what this is saying is the overall energy. Now remember, the energy from these readings can be a couple of days. This could have already happened to some of you and can go a couple of days out after the reading. So keep that in mind. Key 15. Major Arcana, the Demon. You know you've begun the final prong of your spiritual journey when you are thrust into a battle with the Typhon. This is the mental and emotional chains of bondage you must break. And to break those chains, you must see clearly that those chains have always been an illusion. The demon is the primordial spirit of harm, and most often than not, self harm. This is self sabotage. The demon is the personification of interferences that undermine our pursuit of our aspirations or the advancement of our knowledge and wisdom. The demon is that which holds us back. When the demon appears, you are letting forces of harm inhibit your progress. You have been surrendering your self control. The demon is thus trying to alert you to manipulation, abuse, deception, or undue influences that are causing you sabotage in the long term. When the demon appears, an usurper lurks nearby. The usurper lurks nearby. The lion among the sheep. Ruh-roh. So for some of you, there's a lion among the sheep, quite literally. For others, this is just the emotional bondage we put ourselves in that prevent us from moving forward on our path. Our highest priority is the gardener, 7 of orbs. That is very much planting seeds for the future. It is the earth goddess. And that is our highest priority today. The gardener is the nature spirit of low magic and the spirit of harvest. When the gardener appears, close by is the presence of an earth goddess. The 7 of Orbs card is a threshold, a special nexus point between the physical realm and the spirit realm. The gardener calls to mind the Magna Mater, the goddess Sybil, and she appears to you now to help you take what is formless matter within your mind and spirit to yield meritorious work product and a presentment of harvest. The gardener is also a spirit who oversees low magic and can be called upon to assist with the craft, utilizing herbs, stones, roots, oils, and the crafting of charms. The gardener appears to you when you are experiencing success unfulfilled. The 7 of Orbs is a liminal gateway between states of consciousness. When the gardener appears to you, know that you've got an idea, a design, or concept worth investing in, and if you see it through to fruition, you will achieve the security, stability, and material abundance you've been seeking. So focusing in and bringing something to fruition is the highest priority for everybody today. So being the magician, make it happen, right? Make it happen. And you get the shining quarry. This one doesn't hesitate. That's steady, solid movement forward, wild and fertile land. That is the Knight of Orbs. The Knight of Orbs. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of earth to increase your material resources, assets, and to cultivate fruitful abundance. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings to you is this: crystallize your work ethic into something finely solid and tangible. Create definitions, then slow down, decelerate so that you have a chance to reflect and meditate. You do not need to be on the path of rapid increase, not yet. Now's the time to cultivate your resources organically, taking it slow without giving in to the temptation of urgency. Be methodical. The shining quarry marks the encounter with one's own earth nature and making sense of our material attachments. There will be a realized outcome in your personal economics, finances, property matters, business, income, or earnings. The shining quarry is here as a guardian spirit to help you navigate the work cut out for you, having to build a stronger earthly foundation so that you can increase your access to sources and thus bring about the success you have been seeking. Et omnia cumque facit prosper abuntor, and in all things he does, he shall prosper. Persist forth, and your efforts will be successful. So steady progress forward. The Memory Keeper, 6 of Chalices. The Memory Keeper is the spirit of reminiscence. Who you once were is trying to speak and reach out to who you are now. Listen to the whispers from the past, for they send premonitions of the future. Initiate an open dialogue between the past and the present. The Memory Keeper is your custodian of memories, both fond and adverse, the reflection of your inner child. When the Memory Keeper appears to you in a reading, the past and the present converge. So this is something from your past. Whatever this progress is, it's something you've done in the past. And the Giver, 6 of Orbs. Let the karmic circle remain unbroken. Give to receive, but give back. The Giver is the spirit of provision, seeking anonymity. The Giver shows only the hand in offering. Yet know this about one of the many names of the Giver. Anasadora, the giver of gifts. In the 6 of Orbs, we also see the divine blessings of Demeter, who gifts you with material success. When the giver appears to you, the spirit of nurture is all around you. So giving freely, without expectations ever. Giving freely has everything to do with an earth sign. Memories from the past. Equal give and take, right? That's what to be mindful of, prepare for. But cultivating the seeds that you've planted is your highest priority. And overcoming these demons, whatever they might be, whatever they are, you guys have been on enough of a journey to know that some of those demons aren't nearly as big and bad as they originally looked. That should be an easy walk for many of you. Not all, but some of you. There's my husband sending me a sticker. Popped up on the thing. That's so funny. Oh, he's messaging me. He just sent me another sticker. He loves me. Aw. Anyway, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic Wednesday. I'll release that video a little later on, so it'll be there in the morning for everybody on Divine L about what to expect with the energy of the solar eclipse. I may go ahead and upload it on this channel too. I'm not sure, deciding. Anyway, but it will be on Divine L for sure. Anyway, have a fantastic Wednesday. Fight those inner demons. Get your futures moving. Okay? And listen to the whispers in your head. They're all trying to talk to us in many ways. Okay? Take care.